If you have a Magellan Maestro 4040 GPS that isn't powering on, there's two possible issues that you may be dealing with. The more likely issue is your battery has failed due to age as the GPS is getting older, but it could also be your power supply for the GPS. And the particular part number on this unit, zoom in a little better there, is a CT-PI68DS-NXB 3.1. And with a lot of these GPS power supplies, they have a built-in fuse. So what you do is you'll grab the tip of the cigarette lighter portion of it and you'll twist it counterclockwise gently. If it's threaded, it'll spin. If it's not threaded, then it might not move at all, or it might just spin freely. But once you remove that, whoops, definitely don't lose that. Little metal bit there that makes contact with your cigarette lighter outlet. But once you spin it free, there'll be a fuse, and then you'll want to consult either your user manual or, if it's labeled in the device, the size of fuse you want. And this particular fuse is a 2 amp 250 volt fuse. I'm not sure what particular size this is. Barely wants to focus, too shiny. But like I said, definitely make sure to consult your manual. But if your fuse is bad, that is another reason why your GPS might not power on. But this fuse is fine. It's already been checked with the multimeter. I ended up recycling the GPS because the battery had failed. So once you replace the fuse, it's just going to kind of flop around in there because there's nothing to really hold it in place. So what you'll want to do is you want to make sure that that pin is sticking out of the tip, and you want to line the fuse up with the hole in that, kind of push it together. And you want to be careful when you're screwing this back together so you don't booger up the threads. So one thing you can do to help align it is spin it counterclockwise, like twice, until you kind of feel, so it'll like kind of click when it passes the first thread. And then once you feel like you have it lined up right, start turning it clockwise. And you shouldn't have to squeeze too tight to tighten it, so just gentle pressure, and once your fingers start slipping over the plastic, it'll be screwed in all the way. Make sure your tip is nice and springy still. That way you know if everything's lined up correctly, and you should be good to go. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks for watching.